Now they've toned that back a whole lot this year. Yeah, last year was ridiculous. Last year was dang near. It was 90-95%. If he was one-on-one, he was catching it.
It was definitely not. It was 90% for sure.
Yeah,
it was
for
90%.
sure. Oh yeah, it was over.
Yeah. Well, you was beat. You was 100% beat. You beat. But when you hear that swoosh, you done. It was a wrap. It was a wrap. But see, I said it when they did it. Prepare for the arcade to come out. When them badges show up, it becomes an arcade game. It's an arcade game. That's how I feel. That's what I'm talking about for man. What I'm talking about, man. Man, I thought it was arcade 100%. When they start putting the badges on there, I said, bro, here come the bullshit. Like, I get what they were trying to do, where you can, certain superstars would play like superstars and stuff, but I just felt like the arcade was coming.
They've had that in the game in the past.
And they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
We'll be singing in the shower post-game. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0.
The PS3.
And a fair catch signal
360.
and take it successfully.
Mm-hmm.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
That's because they didn't have, you couldn't switch sides on the run. They didn't have all that integrated yet. Like you know how you can switch sides? Like say if you run it to the right, you couldn't switch it to the left. No, I get what you're saying.
First as a screen pass gets him 8. There's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
That's when we started online play. That was the start of online play, wasn't it?
First down as we get this up to about the 42. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
2nd and 2 is prime time.
Nah, RG3.
That wasn't Mike Vick.
RG3.
Yeah, it wasn't Mike Vick.
Yeah, I think it was.
Not PlayStation 3. PlayStation 3? No, that was PS2, bro, when he was on the Falcons.
Nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play call to realize.
When did PS3 come out? Because I may be thinking about PS4.
I'm definitely thinking about PS3, and I don't remember Mike Vick. I don't remember that. I'm thinking PS.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. They'll run for the first time.
Came out 2006.
They'll get it down to the 47 here. 2 yards, good enough for a
That was 2004.
Oh, 4 Vic was on the cover.
Yeah, I think Vic was on that 2004.
Exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
I don't know, with the football, bro, like, I just think they can do better. Like, the animations should be the same every time. And see, another thing I don't like, I think they need to do a better job of, like, progression of players. Like, I still think
roughness.
And I don't know this, but from where I hear, like, it's no way y'all should still be able to take a rookie to a superstar in 1 year. Like, if you just spamming a guy and, like, it should be much harder. Like, yeah, like the guy, like the rookie, he come in, he catching 60 and 70 touchdowns. No, 1 drop throughout the season or 2 drops throughout the season. Like, bro, you come in with like that type of production. Like I'm not saying like, but then you are. Yeah, like, come on, bro. And then, but see, you would argue on the opposite end if he wide open, why he dropped the ball. Come on, bro, how he dropped, like, you won't, so it's going to be much harder in football to try to figure out what the balance is. But you got to figure out something where maybe he shouldn't be open like that. Just because he runs, like I don't know, I don't know what it is, but like if a rookie come in and catch 50 out of 50 balls, bro, it's just a little distasteful for me. Like make his kid. Now, first of all, he don't get that many targets, but even if he do, I know it's a video game, but make it where if he get 40 targets, he can only catch 20 at 5. Like, I don't know. Maybe that's stupid. I don't know. But it... Right. Maybe if you get a top guy, I get it. I'm just saying, you just shouldn't be able to take a guy. You just should be able to take a guy and just, like, I don't know. Or maybe you dumb down the progression on him or something. Like, I don't know. But then, how do you do that? How do you take away the guy that produces and not... I don't know. I don't know what else. It's just distasteful. Oh, no doubt. I agree. The animations.
You can't have good field position, not trying to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
I mean, no doubt. But then you got enough to buy. Ain't no competition.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel.
Well, I did that.
It'll take more than a year, big dog.
It's gonna take more than a year. I did that because I'm ready to come back. Just because I miss playing football, bro. But you ain't gonna get everybody to jump off the ship in 1 year, bro. You need like over probably like 5 to 6 year span, bro. Just to see where you see production really go down. Like them boys ain't hurt. That numbers ain't hurt. But see, you gonna need more than a year, bro. And then people had a real they had a real campaign going about not playing Madden this year. Like they went viral about it. Ain't nothing changed. Didn't nothing change. You had niggas like Swag still go out and get it.
Boy, you serious,
them niggas still feeding the beast. But no, you had they went viral about not buying Madden this year. It didn't change nothing. You need about a 5 to 7 year period where people really jump off the ship.
On play action, Haskins.
Man, I don't want to see. Look, I don't want to see no more trailers about Madden.
Next gen worse than current gen, bro.
I want to play.
I don't know. I've seen some people saying that they enjoy it more because the gameplay slowed down a little bit, but I don't know.
I gotta play it. I don't care about nothing no trailer showed me. I'm not falling for the banana and tailpipe with the trailers with Madden no more. I don't care nothing about them trailers. None of them trailers. I don't care nothing about the Madden trailers.
He'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
You know what, Madden, it just feel like I would like to see them really take a year and really put forth the production. The work to improve the game. It seems like with Madden, they don't start working on it until about 4 months before it's time to release. That's how I feel. Like, oh, they just start working. It released in August. Oh, they started working on it back in May.
Here's Haskins, a quick throw out wide. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 4 yards the pick.
Because it ain't no way in the world they worked on that game this past time, bro. And you franchise, we ain't gonna touch this, we ain't gonna touch that. And you put out the same thing. Nah, bro, y'all worked on a whole nother aspect of the game but didn't touch other stuff. You start working on it a few months before.
Here's Haskins out of the gun. Going for Hamler, but this is intercepted.
They just be hitting you with that in the tailpipe, man. And I want to play it, bro. But my tolerance level. Wow, Drew Brees gonna come back and waive $24 million salary.
Oh, he coming back? I thought he was. I thought they were saying that he was doing it because he was retiring.
Oh, maybe it's because he retired. Let me read the article. It says he cut 20. Let me read the article. Maybe the headline didn't say that, but maybe I'm looking at. Oh, yes, right. You right. He gonna take 1.075 million in sign of retirement. Absolutely correct. Boy, the headline didn't say that about the retirement. I was like, oh my God, that nigga just gonna weigh 24 million. They helped him with their cap room. Okay.
Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come.
But then they said in the article he still has not officially announced that he is going to retire. But it is expected by Sean Payton that Breeze will announce future plans within the next week or two.
He's at the 50, 30, the 20, and he's taken down.
So he can't file the paperwork to June 1st. That will officially take his take their cap down.
76 yards.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I would assume he made that move. If he agreed to it, he must go move.
21.
But boy, I'm gonna hold them niggas accountable.
Chargers 21. Jaguars nothing.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first and goal situation. They'll try to run it in, going option right. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Loss of 1 brings up second and goal at the Chargers.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be third and goal now.
I will drive.
From the gun, it's Haskins. And that is caught off the back, Judge, right there.
Too late, CJ.
Incomplete. The Charger D making things difficult, and it's fourth down.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on third down.
Greg Zuerlein on for the field goal. A 22-yard attempt.
And the 13-year man puts it through. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. A good drive gets him.
Y'all ain't played this armored truck joint yet?
Punch it in.
On COD?
Make sure that
Yeah.
happens because that's the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Chargers in good field position to start out. First and 10 at their 35-yard line. Operating from the gun, Ramsey. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
4-yard line.
I'll take the 50 cap.
Throwing on first down. Ramsey. McKinnon here. It's complete. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Now Jones. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's
Someone to kill. Someone to miss.
Convert on what'll be a 3rd and 4.
To be loved.
On 3rd down, here's Jones.
They got 75 everywhere.
Good enough for a first down. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. Off play action. Ramsey. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back Taken about the 37-yard line. Benardrick McKinney showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
Just can't blow them.
Off the play fake. Ramsey, he's going to fire one deep left sideline.
Love the idea of the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
Off play action. Ramsey. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted.
Picked
off Byron Jones. He goes right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Okay, now wait.
The Charger drive about to get going. Throwing after the interception. Ramsey. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. To throw again. Ramsey. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. 22 yards there, a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And they run the option here on 1st and 10. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
Now an option play on 2nd down. On the RPO, that's complete right side.
I ain't disabled that amount of time.
Midfield before going out of bounds. A gain of 5.
Trapdoor's supposed to be awkward. If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this 2nd week of the regular season. Here's a first down throw that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on.
Someone again.
Did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into
I
a
don't remember
catch.
what's that dude.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he's able to get the first before he's
Oh,
taken
yeah.
down at the 36.
He a comedian anyway.
And the Chargers are going to get themselves a fresh set of downs here. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Ramsey. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Ramsey. He's got that's caught. Left sideline. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 15 yards on the play. 1st down. From the red zone now. They look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
I think we can make a train of our own. I wonder what we can find around the kitchen to build our train with. Let's find out. Who's our guest for today? Hi, JJ. Do you like this?
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
Can we do it together?
Operating from the gun. Ramsey. Flushed out right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
You know what this is, JJ? This is funny. How did they go together?
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? From the gun, Ramsey steps away to his left. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. Past the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
And he's able to put it through. Makes the score. So we reach halftime here in a 4-point game. As we sit in our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Brings their line set to kick off.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the 2nd half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Because if it's too much out, I won't miss. Gotta sound like swish.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Yeah.
They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the 2nd half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Ramsey, and he comes back with one complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down.
26-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Ramsey looking middle, and that's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Well, Kodak Black done lost some weight since he been locked up, ain't it? That boy done got in shape. That boy don't even look the same.
Off the play fake, Ramsey.
Slide, man.
What they call it when you've been to prison? You've been rehabilitated.
We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you
That nigga rehabilitated, man.
field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now.
That man got his shade. Look good.
There's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the
Reason they
game.
do that man some good, man.
On that carry.
Great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. Trailing here in the 3rd, and that run might just be the spark that this offense needs.
And don't you just get the sense that he's going around, not just in the huddle, but looking over at the bench and saying, ball, give me the ball. Let me carry this thing home.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Running out of the gun here, Breida. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
At the 6-yard line. A 6-yard pick.
They stay on the ground again.
Jump in your truck, take over your truck, nigga.
You playing solos?
Nah, that's awful.
Oh, that armor jump.
Boy, it don't be no more straight mayhem out here.
Chargers 21. Greg Zerline set to
I came in 3rd place on that joint the other day.
He'll kick it away.
Boy, it be so much looting stuff out there.
This will make it into the end zone. Return is going to be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
I guess, man. That's the whole. I think you got to keep your armor truck.
Charger drive about to get going, and they had the fumble last time.
The armor truck. Yeah, without it being damaged, and you can like go and stop in it and get it repaired at different stations. Get it repaired. As long as your armor truck ain't been blown up, I guess I think you can still come back alive. You can respawn.
No, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
As long as your team, either your teammates alive or the armor truck hadn't been destroyed, you can come back. But you can buy, like if your armor truck get blew up, you can buy a new one. You got to go buy a new one.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned.
But if all y'all die in your armor truck, get your armor truck gone, then it's over. I think that's how it works.
A pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later. Who would that be? That'd be one Peyton Manning, threw 28 his rookie year.
So really the goal is to blow up. You kill the team and blow up and kill and destroy the armored truck.
How many on a team?
Oh, it's quads.
4 quads.
Yeah.
A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a
Ain't no more buy stations, so
screen pass. That's complete.
can't buy another armored truck. So if these two guys right here die, then I think we're done.
Well, if you're going to turn things around in a game like this, Charles, those are the kind of plays that you need.
And I just love the way that defense rallied to the football on that one. They got the completion, but he was smothered behind the line of scrimmage. And when you make tackles like that,
Well, hey, I want to let that boy Peyton lip was big as I don't know what, bro. After eating some fish, and he only allergic to shellfish, supposedly.
you know, sometimes it's not really.
That man, the top lip was so big, bro. That man came running out the room. I said, boy, well, some must have been it, but they didn't be eating that fish is what it was. That nigga that snuck in the refrigerator got a piece of fish. That lip big as I don't know what.
Now it's Haskins.
I said, yeah, he in the refrigerator what it was.
He takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone.
I said, that's crazy, because he can eat fish. He been eating fish this whole time, and they did nothing to him.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep
about to run you over.
Scan the field, and here he finds the open guy for a nice pick.
Fifth place. Dang.
Well, they'll run it
Yeah, that's what it is. You don't buy no new armored truck if all your teammates died in the game.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, but you got to protect your armored truck. Like the goal is to destroy the armored truck and kill the teammates. So you got to, you still killing people, but they can respawn if they still got their armored truck.
Oh,
no doubt. You got to, but it ain't just blowing it up. You got to do more. It's an armored truck, so you got to put some damage into it.
But now it's third down.
It ain't like a regular vehicle. You just throw a C4 on it. That's it.
Dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
it's hard to destroy it.
Yeah. You got to put some firepower when it destroy them. Oh, I don't know. I ain't tried a few of them.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7.
If you got 'em.
Following the incompletion on second down.
To be honest, it don't seem like much strategy involved. Maybe it is.
Play action. Haskins. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick.
Let me breathe for a minute, man.
Either an extra point.
They gonna let a rental football play.
This will make it into the end zone.
We'll check them out this year.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25.
They said Carolina Cobras. They're gonna start back up. So let them play.
The Charger drive about to get going. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found.
I think Adrian used to play for the Carolina Cobras too. I don't know. Think about it.
Where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Here's Jones. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter.
Power it up.
And the
It's
Jags
now or none.
the secondary now on 3rd down. They'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play, and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and get the ball where it's supposed to go. He did on that one.
A quick throw complete into the flat out left. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the the 42-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. To throw on second down. Ramsey. It's a short one here.
I jumping to catch the ball, boy, be killing me.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
I think it's okay that they didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Oh my!
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The fourth down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. From the shotgun now, here's an inside game.
Why are you tackling so weak, my nigga?
5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Made at the 38-yard line.
Yeah.
Brings up
Now it's Haskins. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Grabbing the nigga and
It's loose. And
pulling him down.
Chargers trying. That's a huge return as he brings this home.
He laying the nigga down like he trying to do something with him.
For that takeaway, partner,
That's mad you playing big dog. I can't tell you what they got him doing.
Oh, boy, ain't no telling.
execution, and absolute belief. Because a lot of guys will look at the scoreboard and go,
Ain't no gonna be a female kicking mad, huh?
but they still thought to themselves, if we can make a play, we give our team.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
Gonna be a who? A female kicker?
His first
Might be a female linebacker next too.
campaign.
So
And
bad.
the Chargers can now take the lead with the extra point.
Mm-hmm.
Bust food.
His guys take the lead here
Food.
by a point.
makes the score
Boy Scout.
28. Jaguars.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away
Oh.
is Carlson.
Let me see. Outside our door and they pick it up.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
But that boy's a gangster.
Jaguars come to the line.
When February 13th, that's next week.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown.
This is
The
new.
defense just surrendered. Still
No, I'm saying news. I was want news too.
here in the fourth quarter and a chance
They're
to
sponsored by
regain
news
the
too, or
lead
you
in a
doing
tight
news?
one. Going for the deep ball.
Oh, yeah, we should do that.
Again, Haskins is intercepted third time. Picked off at the 36. And his
so-
crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
35-yard
Mm-hmm.
We
It's
saw
like
a
it's
number
the
of
switch
good
side.
games
Like, you know,
earlier
yesterday the
today.
right side
This
was
one might
hurting.
top all of
Sore.
those. It's been a dandy as
My
we
left
come up
side.
on first and 10. Off the play fake.
But it felt like get out the shower though. It felt. Ooh.
It's complete.
Yeah.
But he is out of bounds inside
So what?
the 35. That one goes
No,
for 30
it's
yards.
more lane. I don't know how to sit up.
Plays back and forth just continue. Both offenses excelling.
And I hear
It don't hurt to sit up though. It's just like when I'm actually sitting up.
my soul.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Defensive player,
Like,
watching these teams go up and down the field.
or like when I stand up, the pressure. I can feel the pressure when I actually
Appreciate the
stand.
offensive dominance that's going on out here.
Like sitting still right here is fine. When I like right here doing that, I feel the pressure.
I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been
What's that,
efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
There's a bag sitting out back. What's
Actually,
that?
in the game plan for him to have as few carries.
Black
as he
bag sitting out
has,
there beside the trash.
it might play out really well for them
Oh,
now.
is it full or something?
They want to ride him down the stretch. He should have fresh legs.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
At the Jaguars
Just
4-yard
don't let that happen no more, okay?
An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is second and less than a yard.
Hey, I watched that movie this morning. Was it this morning? I watched it last night. It did come out on Netflix. Marie and Malcolm.
Oh.
But it's going to set him up for the first and goal. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
It wasn't but one big argument.
And this one will wind up with losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
He kept it in his hands and tried to push it across the goal line himself, but the defensive front wouldn't allow him to do so.
One big
Bring it
argument.
up second down and a bit farther.
But I see why she was catching some heat, though. They ain't like her in that. Disney didn't like her in that light. Them Disney fans.
We've got an injured Charger down there on the field.
Zendaya.
More from L.A. in a moment.
Man, you need to get away from the game some more, bro. You don't know nobody, bro. Nobody.
This is a big play, third and goal.
God, dog. I mean, just broaden your horizons. Do it for the kicker.
What she was doing?
Oh boy, he biting the ass, rubbing all on the tits, got a leg spread open, biting up, biting in between the legs. Yeah, she's smoking cigarettes. She recovering at it in the movie. But I mean, you don't see her doing drugs. You just see her smoking cigarettes. But she talk about it. But she a recovering addict. But he got her. He biting on her ass.
That was your type of movie then, huh?
Nah, I didn't really go where I wanted it to go.
Oh, it wasn't. Okay.
Now, at first, and when they got to that point, I thought it was, but he was about to smash probably like 6 different times, and each time they'll stop just to argue again. Like it was every time. They heavily kiss and doing everything, they didn't stop. They go back to it again. She start biting him on his ding-a-ling. She mouth all on his crotch. Then they stop and go argue again. Like, what the fuck?
First down, Jacksonville.
It just kept the whole movie was number one big argument. But Zendaya, Chad, is like the big Disney star. She played in, actually, wasn't her show name? No, I wouldn't name Zendaya. Did she play in the show Zendaya?
You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Shake It Up. That was the first. That's probably where she got a big. Shake It Up was the first one. That's what my kids used to watch. Shake It Up.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. And to give this time to the tailback.
But,
he's got first down and then some at midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory.
You know how it is. People don't let you grow up.
19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time.
They still thinking she 16 years old.
Run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Throw on first down there, but it's
they type cash. It's hard for them to let you out that
drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They don't take it seriously.
An incomplete pass.
But see, bro, that's the thing, though. We identify with characters like that, but that just lets you know how good of a job you done when you identify with a character so tough that you don't never let them be out of that character. Like, they really believe that's you. They really believe you act like that. They really believe that's your personality. Well, I would hope anybody sane does. But the problem is, like, a lot of fans don't. Like, people was actually on there talking about why she, how long has her and the other dude, Denzel Washington's son, David Washington, been dating. Like, y'all do know this is a movie. They don't really date in real life. He's way older than her. Like, he's too old for her and all. It's a movie. But it lets you know that you've done a great job in your previous movies. Like, that's the same thing with adult actors, though. When you typecast, like your boy Van Neeson, all he do now is like the Sagan fighting movie.
discipline comes in.
He a special type of artist with combat. That nigga done so many, like Taken. That nigga done so many movies just like Taken now.
Who? Vin Diesel?
No, Vin Neeson, whatever his name is, the dude that did Taken.
Oh. Liam Neeson.
Liam Neeson. He
He
can't
might
do
be
nothing else.
expired, but I got like 3 of them.
All his movies is him
So-
being a combat expert and saving
You take
somebody.
it if we're going to.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and
That nigga typecast so much, but it's like, I mean, you take the money where the money is.
one-score game.
But no, I agree, but that makes it. But I'm saying that's what I'm saying. It ain't just child actors. It's adults that happens to them too. It lets you know how serious of an actor you are when you can cross boundaries and not be typecast. It's like it's the same thing with some black actors. They become typecast. Like you can only play the thug role. You can only play the mob boss role.
Flush to his right. Pass incomplete. This defense has watched their lead dwindle.
Well, I ain't gonna say very few, but it definitely is difficult to do.
Executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played
Will Smith.
early and you kind of relax a little bit.
I mean, which Call did it for Will Smith? They had a real problem. Like they didn't want to give him Independence Day because they didn't think he could transition.
Second down incompletion.
And when he killed it, that's what led to everything else. What he was able to do, Ali and Bad Boy, and they was like that. So he can still have funny moments, but you can take him serious.
On to 10, well short of the first down. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a
But
gain
I
of 2
don't think
there.
he. But Denzel was never typecast, though. I don't think Denzel was ever typecast. Like he didn't have a he came in as a he didn't have a lane that he was like he could only be.
And to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Charger defense stands.
But he didn't have a lane like a certain movie that you always saw him in. Like he wasn't in a lane. Denzel was one of the ones. He just didn't get the big roles.
The Charger drive about to get going. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining.
You know how old
defensively.
Denzel is?
And boy, having that 3rd timeout would have.
You know how old Denzel is?
Another example of why coaches
And he can't get a throw off. He's
Of course he is. I mean, of course he is. I mean, Denzel is. I'm talking in his beginning of his career. Like I don't know how far back you followed Denzel from like early on. Glory, Devil in the Blue.
so they don't end up in the end zone.
I'm talking early on in Denzel when he really like he played a plethora of different roles. You don't remember nothing about the movie.
throw here. Very quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. The Jaguars now will use the last of their
Like you seen Devil in the Blue Dress.
An important 3rd down.
Yeah, see that's what I'm saying. You gotta go. You gotta go back. You gotta go back, like for Denzel's early career. What I'm saying, then, like I don't think he was ever typecast. He played a plethora of different roles. He just didn't. He just wasn't a main big. He just wasn't a big time. The guy to go to yet. Yeah, Mark Lawrence has done it. It's very few though. It ain't a lot of them, but it's difficult. It ain't just kids that go through it. They do it to adults too.
Off-play action. Ramsey, he's going to loft one deep left.
I mean, I don't know, baby.
This is caught at the 20. And he's across for a touchdown. And in the 30 minutes, that should just about seal it. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right
But
now.
that was his choice. It ain't like they didn't turn away from him. He turned it down to do Wild Wild West.
That is difficult, but guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to.
You just get some of those. I mean, you get some of those guys. They just they get you in that lane. You can't get out of. They say it happens a lot with black women and black actors as well. But I mean, I think white people go through it too. It's what the fans can identify you with.
25-yard line.
Who?
Taraji.
Taraji, yeah.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next
But she done done some other. She done done quite a few now, bro.
Proud Mary.
And then that turns
Yeah, O'Neal. She done quite a few now. She done done action. She done done like the she done done what's the joint Medea joint, which was fire.
and that should do
Actually, a
it.
pretty good one.
Picked off here
She done done quite a bit of stuff now, though. But see, you looking now her career. She got a full career now. It's a bit different.
Yeah, that thing about over almost.
Hey, it is, no doubt. She got to Hollywood so late, bro. She got old quick. Like, I mean, not like in the movies, but like physically. She got old quick. She probably 50 something.
Yeah, she definitely is.
See how old she was. Boy, she 50 on the dot. September 11, 1970. 50 on the dot. Like Regina Hall couldn't never. She was another one that couldn't get out of. She was tight, but she was a comedian. But they would never get her out of that. Wouldn't get her out of that comic role. She just couldn't get a serious role. So, dang, she 52.
She 52 or 50 also?
I mean, 50 also. God, dog. Oh yeah, well she all what you call it now. She all directed now. She behind the scenes now. She 54. She been with a lot of them.
Operating from the gun, Ramsey buying time to
Halle Berry done had. She ain't one. She done had so many different roles. Oh yeah. Well, which Beverly Hills Cop done that for him? He wasn't supposed to have. He wasn't. I don't think he was original for that either.
That touchdown, Charles, the first rushing TD of his
Beverly Hills Cop.
I don't know that he's going to be Lamar.
Yeah, I don't think he wasn't the original guy for Beverly Hills Cop because they didn't think he could do it. It's certain movies that do it for you that you. I mean, but again, it's probably opportunity with some. Like some people, you got to give them the opportunity so they can have opportunity to break through. But then you have some that's just iconic. Like I always say, if you can do a biopic and you can kill a biopic, you got it. You like to me, the iconic ones got a biopic up under their belt.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing. That's
sort of how I guess that's my thing. Like to be in that elite status, you got to have some kind of biopic. Like Jamie Foxx was able to kill it. Jamie Foxx was able to do it. Like you able to see the true talent across the board.
They need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one.
Eddie Murphy ain't got a biopic. No, he don't. But I mean, I don't exclude him because of his body of work, because he done so much. But I'll be honest, Eddie Murphy, I mean, he do got a lot of movies, so I can't say that. And Eddie Murphy, Eddie Murphy do got a biopic too. He did Dolomite. But Eddie Murphy done a lot of different stuff though. Eddie Murphy's a little bit different. He did some serious stuff. Obviously, he done a bunch of comedy joint. He did Kid. Eddie Murphy done so much. Of course, he's in that ring. That's a little different. But yeah, he did.